So that's Bell Canada, and that has a very healthy yield of 6.37%. I don't think there's really much chance they're going to cut that dividend. The other one I bought I had before a few years ago. I think I've talked about in previous videos, so I won't go into detail here, is AG Growth. The symbol is AFN .T. Again, I'll put the symbols in the comment section of the video. And it's all the way down to, we've got about $25, about that today, at about that price. But we were up at 62 not too long ago. It's one of the leading producers of agricultural equipment, and it sells around the world. Has pretty good financial history. I've gone through their balance sheets and financial statements one or two times. I haven't done it recently, but it's again paying a dividend of 9.47%, and that's just because the price came down so much. There is a chance that dividend might be cut, but I'm sure when things will turn around, this company is pretty shareholder friendly, so I imagine they will increase their dividends once things turn around. And here we're talking about basic agriculture. Farmers can only delay purchasing new equipment for so long. So, and another one I've got is RNW, again, which I've had. A lot of these I mentioned before that they did so good. I think it was in that September video when I sold a lot of good, I saw a lot of the utilities kind of went parabolic. So I got out, hoping that I could rebuy them again when they came down to more reasonable levels. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. I know I'm sounding like I'm contradicting myself a little bit, but again, this got too expensive, up to $18, but it came right down to $12 now. Looks like it might even be selling out there, too early to say. And it's paying a 7.25 dividend. And it's mostly in green energy, and a lot of their contracts, what they call power purchase agreements, go out 10, 20 years. So if people can't afford electricity, well, we've got problems a lot more severe than worrying about your investments. So I think that will probably hopefully stay where it is, and maybe if it drops a little bit lower, I'll pick up some more. The other one is Magellan, which years ago I missed this. Had a recession probably 15, 20 years ago, and this stock went down to $1, and then it went all the way up to $20. So, and it's actually probably a better company now than it was back then. It's aerospace manufacturing company, and it sells its parts, symbols MAL on the Toronto, but it sells its parts to Boeing, Airbus, U.S. military. So it's got a pretty good distribution, and I will have to sit down and spend some time looking at the books on this. TD basically gave a recommendation, but again, we've just fallen off a cliff. It's was at $16 just back last November. Now we came all the way, got as low as into the fives. I bought it up today about, I guess, $6.80 around there, and it's got a 6% dividend. Again, depending on how bad things get in the airplane. I know right now it's probably the worst industry, the airlines, number of flights and everything being canceled. But again, this is looking out 1, 2, 3 years, and they've still got a backlog of orders that they have to fulfill, so cash flows will still be coming in. The other one I added to, and I never did sell this one right out, is another utility, and that's Dominion Energy in the States. It performed quite well. It ran up 76 to 90 when I bought it, and now it's dropped right down to 75. I kept a tiny position, but I just added a little bit more today, about where I actually originally bought it, around 75. It's got a 5% dividend, but it's extremely well ran. It's electrical utility plus a little bit of, I think, gas pipeline. So that's really about it. Again, overall I'm still bearish, but if I do see some really good opportunities that I think will continue to come up, I will trickle a little bit of money back into the market. I mean, trading is a bit like being on a sine curve, up and down. I don't try to make real drastic changes. I had to make them pretty fast this time. I think I got a little bit lucky because of the severity of the drop and how quickly it happened. But then again, the world's never dealt with a pandemic. I think the last major one was back in the Spanish flu back in 1918 or 1920 after or around World War I. And of course, shortly after that, they had the Great Depression. So still a lot of unknowns. Anyways, that's it for this week, and I'll try to put another video out for next week. And I picked up one more subscriber, so thank you for whoever that was. Press the subscribe button, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.